Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com, and this will be my weekly review of the Power Profit Scan newsletter. This is where I go over a portion of the subscription service that I offer at claytrader.com, the inner circle. The other part is the live chat room. But for this, we just focus on the newsletter. A couple quick disclaimers. First off, am I trying to imply that every single alert that I make is a winner? Absolutely not. In fact, little spoiler alert, you're going to see that by no means after this video am I trying to make it seem like everything that I alert is pure gold. Nobody is perfect. No scan is perfect. Nothing is perfect. And this is exactly why risk management, risk analysis, risk control is so very, very important, because losses happen. But the neat part is that's a two-sided coin, because losses happen, but wins also happen. So you want to make sure that as a trader, when those wins do occur, that you have your account, in a spot where not only can you, wipe away those losses, but keep your account in general, trending in the upwards direction. The second part here is that we are going to the week of March 18th. I get it, Clay. Why are you going so far back into time? More than fair question. Two reasons. First, it's just simply giving the chart and the price action plenty of time to play out. Second, it's a matter of being fair. If you paid for something and then all of a sudden you saw what you paid for out there for free, you'd probably feel a little ripped off and you'd be totally justified. So it's just a matter of letting enough information play out, and then a matter of being fair. As always, little context here. Whoops, let me try refreshing the page. Why is it being so goofy? Oh, there we go. Because I'm an idiot, that's why. All right, there we go. So just a little bit of context here as we go through it, and I know people kind of enjoy this because it really does offer up a lot of context. But if you were go to some CDs, certificate of deposits for the month, you're looking at 2.8%. And these are some of the best ones out there, I should note. So 1 year, 2.8%. 1 year, 2.7%. So let's just call it 3%. Can we just call it 3% to keep it easy to remember? So 3% for 1 year. Just keep that in mind as we go through the scans. First alert that was sent out was on ticker symbol NWL, and I should have noted this earlier. Hey, Clay, what price range does your newsletter cover? I don't really care about price. I care about probabilities, meaning if I think something has high probabilities of giving us success, then that's what I'm going to go by. Whether that's a sub-penny stock, a $5 stock, a $50 stock, or a $500 stock, I don't care. I want to focus on probabilities and putting us all, in the best possible chances to succeed. Second big question I get, Clay, when are these all sent out? These are sent out over the weekend, usually on Saturday mornings. That way you have plenty of time to diagnose things, to look things over. It's not like one of these text messages where you got to think and make a decision within 2 seconds as you type something on your phone. Nothing like that. They're sent out, and you have plenty of time to go over them. So I should have mentioned those questions earlier, but my apologies for forgetting. So here we are, like I said, NWL, and just kind of questioning if there was some sort of bottom forming, got some sideways price movement, got a nice little volume surge right there. So, hey, is there going to be some sort of breakout of that trend line coming? Let's see how this played out. So there was the chart going into the weekend, and this next candle you'll see will be just that first day. So you can see right there is the breakout. So a nice movement right there, got the break. And I'll speed this up, and then that happened. A total fake break, rolled right back over. And yeah, sure, there was still some profit to be made in there. I mean, it did go from about $15.85 up to about $16.35. So about 30-40 cents of profit. So I'm not going to say that there is zero potential at profit. But for argument's sake, this was not a clean breakout. This was a sloppy trade. So, I mean, keeping things realistic, maybe a small win for members, maybe a break even, or we're just going to call it a losing trade. Now, it's definitely going to be a controlled losing trade because it's not like it went up and then just flushed down or anything like that. But remember, risk management, it matters. So right here, yeah, looking for a breakout, got the breakout, turned out to be a fake breakout. So we're just going to have to chalk this one up as a controlled loss. Next alert here on ticker symbol MNTA. So you can see just I put it in the volume alert category. Big old volume, and kind of the candle just sat there. So wondering, hey, is this some sort of leading indicator of more things to come? So let's see if this price movement could continue. So again, here's the chart going into the new week, and you can see right out of the gates, what a great start. Beautiful continuation, got the move upwards, and let's see how this one played out. And then that happened, and it rolled right back over. So once again, Nice start. There was, there was actually I think about 5 or 6% worthy of profit in there, and 5 or 6% in the matter of, 2 days compared to 3% for 1 year. Like I said, you get the idea there. But for argument's sake, once again, we're going to consider this a losing trade just because, yeah, there was profit, but there just wasn't really any follow through, and the thing rolled back over. And you can see just it didn't work out. Was not a good follow through. Was not a good. It didn't get any sort of continuation. It was a sloppy breakout, if you can even really call that a breakout. But I'm going to call it another one of those kind of fake breaks where it was showing strength, and then you saw it happen just like the last one. It rolled right back over. For the next one, we're going to look at an actual setup that I teach students that pick up the course. So this is comes from the trampoline trading course, and we're going to look here at VSI. So VSI, Clay, where are the charts at? Well, for these ones, there are no charts because you're going to know fully what to look for. You're going to know what to analyze and how to put together a trade plan because, well, by definition, you've taken that course. You know exactly what to look for. So it makes my life easier after I've taught you because all I got to do is give you a ticker symbol and you know exactly what to do with that ticker symbol. So it's kind of like if we're looking to fish and I just point over there on the pond and say, hey, there might be some fish over there. You then know how to go over to that area of the pond and then try to capture some fish. So now let's take a look at VSI as a trampoline setup. So that was what the chart looked like when it was alerted. And just keep an eye on the orange line there. So let's see how this one played out. So you can see right there, peeked its head up above there, so got the break. So I can definitely see people getting in right around there. And then that candle, so it starts to break out, but here we go. Is history going to repeat itself? What's going to go on? Oh, great. Is this thing going to totally roll back over? Third one in a row? Nope. Boom. Just like that, took off, and it was not over with yet. Ultimately went up that high for a potential profit window of 22.2% before it did kind of pull back. So think about that. What played out? 3 setups, 2 of them, yeah, they started to show power, but they just rolled over. So like I said, maybe break evens, maybe small wins, but we'll just call them controlled losses, disciplined losses. So 2 controlled losses, and then all of a sudden you get one where it was looking like it might go over, and then just like that, bam, up there for 22.2%. Now, I'm not saying anybody played it perfectly, but let's say you got 15% from it. Heck, even 10%. So you screwed up more than half the trade, and you only got 10%. So there you go. You took a loss, and then boom, 10%. So there you go. But we're not done quite yet. Now, this final one here had nothing to do with breakouts, so I kind of wanted to get that other one out of the way. So hopefully I turned that into a good little learning lesson about why risk management is so important. Because think about it right now. As of right now, there's only been 1 of 3 profitable alerts. So that's a 33% win rate. But because that one that actually did break out made over a 20% move, even though we're going to say you only got 10%, if you kept those other ones controlled, then you're still at least break even right now. I mean, if, in all actuality, you'd be in the green. But let's just call it you're only at break even now, and you've only been right 33% of the time. But like I said, this one's not a breakout. However, SLNO put it into the pullback play category. And like I mentioned here, a lot of freak out, a lot of panic, with the formation of that candle. But I threw out there, hey, is there some sort of opportunity for those that are going to be cool and calm? So let's see. So again, here is the chart going into things. And just to point out the price range, now we're looking at a stock that's down below $10. So we've looked at one that was $15, I think $11. What was that last one? The last one was right around $7. So now we're talking about something that's even below $3. And, the level that I mapped out was right down there around the $2 mark. So let's see how this one played out. Remember, by no means looking for a breakout, but we're looking for the panic to continue. And check that out. Absolutely thing of beauty. Went down there. So there's an opportunity for members. Another opportunity for members. And then made the beautiful bounce like that. And I realize that doesn't look like much, space-wise, but that was actually a 31% move right there to go from right around the $2 mark up as high as $2.60. So 31% in, just a couple of days. But once again, let's say you screwed up half the trade and you only got 15% out of it. Well, think about it. We were going into this break even, but now all of a sudden you got a 15% move. So you've taken a couple losses and now you got a couple wins. And you're well up on the week still with all the different alerts. in this scenario. So, I mean, just stop and think about that. Loss. Okay, there's a win. And okay, there's another win. There is power in risk management. There is power in understanding how to analyze situations and make sure that losses don't spin out of control. I start every single video in this video series always saying the same thing over and over. I'm not trying to say that everything is perfect because everybody loses. Losses are part of the game. And you saw a couple losses here. I don't know many people that would show losses because I have no problem admitting the whole goal of this video is to get you inspired and motivated to want to purchase the subscription service. I don't have any problem admitting that. I want you to know what you would get. But I don't know how many people would say in essentially a sales video, yeah, here's 2 losses. But you know what? It illustrates a great point. So that's the whole idea, is to sure get you interested and want to get you to invest into the subscription, but also just to, point out what really matters to traders. Or I should note what should matter to traders, because a lot of people, all they're focused on is the winning, but that's just not the reality of the matter. So if you are interested in joining, then you can just go to claytrader.com/team. There's a lot of other benefits there. We just focus on the power profit scans. But like I think I already mentioned, there's a live trading chat room. There's a very rule-oriented alerts room. So it's not like you have to dig through a bunch of clutter. And then, yeah, we have a bunch of great traders in there that you can network and build relationships with. There's also the mobile app. So it's not like you have to stay chained to your computer or anything like that. You can stay in touch wherever you are. And the price is $99 per year. $99 per year. You break that down, it's $8.25 per month or $1.90 per week. So I am more than confident that pricing is more than fair. And as I always say, over the time span of 12 months, I'm more than confident you're going to get at least $100 worth of value. If there are any other questions or anything, let me know down in the comment section. Hit me up on social media, email me, whatever makes your life easiest. Let me know if you have any questions. But if not, I hope to see you on the inside.